Hey guys, Justin here with JHart Modelworks, coming to you from the spare room. Family's watching TV in the main room, so I can't record in there. So we're in here today. Coming to you with a bit of a stash ad, not a whole lot. There's like 4 that came in, but there's some cool cars that have been added to the stash. I'd like to be doing the final on the MGB. However, the MG is done. The MGB is completely finished. I finished it tonight. While I'm recording this, this is actually Saturday. Well, technically it's Sunday at like 2 in the morning. The MGB is completely finished. I have the footage. I probably have a week worth of editing to do in order to get that into a concise video. So, no MGB final this weekend. So we are going to go ahead and do a stash ad instead. Like I said, there's about 4 of them, so there's enough of them to really kind of make a video out of it. First up, I didn't get any kits for Christmas. Well, I did get got a kit from Christmas from Sean. But for the most part, my family didn't buy me any kits, and it's fine because, yeah, the stash that's in there is getting pretty large. And, I mean, I get that I don't have like a Sean from the Scale Model Car Guy channel stash, but it's getting kind of daunting. But I did go ahead and pick up a couple of things for myself, and I have had a couple of things come in from other people. And by other people, I mean Sean from the Scale Model Car Guy channel. But the first item that has come in that I purchased pretty much for myself was the Revell Dodge Viper. Now, Chris has been talking about doing a Viper. He's got a Viper kit. He's asked me over and over again about wheels. We have talked at length about wheels. We've talked about a few other things. And he got me looking into a Viper kit. It's like, you know, I kind of want to add a Viper to the stash as well. I did not realize, however, that this was the one that I picked up. The Viper SRC 10 one in the red box is actually a convertible. So there's nothing wrong with that. I love convertibles. And with convertibles, you can see the interior. So it's nice to be able to see all the work you put into it. So that's kind of cool. Again, the Revell Dodge Viper. Now, Sean from the Scale Model Car Guy channel, he approached me. He approached me to do some 1/8 scale parts. He's doing a 1/8 scale Jaguar for Acme this year. He's hoping to go to Acme, and so he's going to do a Le Mans lightweight E-Type racer. So Sean hit me up for some additional parts. He asked me if I could do some Weber carbs for him. So I took the Webers that I used on the 240Z. I scaled them up to 1/8 scale, and I printed out 3 of those for him. He also asked me for a set of my bullet style mirrors because the car that he's doing used those and they aren't in the kit. So I scaled my 1/24 scale bullet style mirrors up to 1/8 scale and printed those out. They actually look really nice in that scale as well. You can see the little trim ring that I molded around the bottom of the arm. But those are headed off to him right now. He should be getting them like Monday, I think. Monday or Tuesday. So those are headed his way, and when he hit me up, he's like, hey, I'll send you a kit. He asked me kind of what I was looking for, and I believe he sent me the AMT 33 Ford Street Rod. That looks like that's going to be a really fun thing to build. So that looks pretty cool. So we're going to add that to the stash here. Then he sent me a Christmas present, which Sean knows that I love my Lotuses. Lotus is probably one of my favorite car manufacturers out there. I have built Monogram's Esprit, the Sport 300 build. I wish someone would do a 1/24 scale Elise. That's one of my favorite cars from them. I also wish someone would do the new Amira because that's a nice looking car as well. But Sean sent me a Super 7. Awesome little Tamiya kit. Looks like it's going to be an absolute blast. I've seen several guys build this kit online. I believe Kenji from Kenji's Plastic Models, aka Nandimo Seisaku. I'm sorry I murdered your name. You probably don't watch my channel anyhow because I'm so tiny. But that's not the point. I've seen him do it. It was an awesome looking build. And this is going to be super freaking cool. Love me some Lotuses, and Sean, brother, love you to death, man. This is awesome. The last one that I picked up for myself, and this is one that I've been looking at for a very long time. I've actually had the paint for it for over a year. I need to make sure that that's still in good condition. I bought the Gravity Colors set of blue Nethans from the Lamborghini, and I have picked up Aoshima's Lamborghini Aventador SV, which I built the Aventador Roadster, and that was one of my early builds. That was back when I was still using Tamiya's TS13 for my clear. It went together really well, barring, of course, the fact that I had to buy 2 copies of the kit because my dog tripped me and I smashed the body. But that's a whole different story. But this looks awesome. However, this is a big box. I was not prepared for this. All the photos online kind of make it look like just a standard Aoshima box. This thing is almost the size of a Revell Germany box. And then it's almost twice as tall. It's kind of intense, to be honest with you. I opened the box up only to find that there's got to be, I mean, it's packed full of plastic. This whole box is packed full to the brim. There's 3 clear sprues. Not like a clear sprue, a clear red sprue, and a clear orange sprue. There's 3 clear sprues. I mean, like I said, there's got to be 15 to 20 sprues in here. There is a ton of plastic in here. Now, Aoshima is kind of notorious for, if they can make it a separate part, they will. And I kind of experienced that on the Aventador Roadster. It wasn't like this, though. I mean, this is kind of intimidating, to be honest with you. This might be a little more than I was expecting, but it still looks like an absolutely cool kit. It's going to be a great car. It's got the opening doors, and they are very gimmicky. Aoshima's opening doors don't work. If it's the same thing that they did on the Roadster, it's just a thin piece of like hard wire that's bent and it doesn't hold. So most likely I will end up gluing those in place, which, I mean, it's the Roadster that I have right now. One of them is glued in place and one of them is just set into place so that you can take it off. I may do that with this. I may leave one off and glue one in place. There's not going to be like a lot of aftermarket detailing stuff that I'm going to do with this. Maybe I might change out the wheels because I'm not a big fan of those wheels at all. Might change out the seats, but the seats are pretty detailed in this kit, so I'll probably keep them. I mean, some carbon fiber and paint is probably going to be the majority of the detail I'm going to do to it. I don't see a whole lot of, I mean, there's no real reason to build a body kit. It's already a body kit. Off the original Aventador, the SV is just a modified, well, it's not just a modified body. The SV kit has a lot of stuff engineering-wise done to it. It's got more power. It's got like a big wing spoiler on it that's not on the original car. But there's a lot of aero to it that's already in there, so there's not a need for me to build like a 3D printed body kit for it. So it's probably just going to be mostly like a box stock kit with the exception of some wheels. But like I said, it's a little intimidating looking at that box and seeing all that plastic. But that came from Burbank's House of Hobbies. I buy a lot of stuff from them. I buy paints from them. Every now and then I pick up a kit. This time I got always sends a business card, but this time I also got a sticker. You guys know I love my stickers, so I got another sticker to add to the Hobby Zone stuff. Speaking of Hobby Zone stuff for Christmas, I did get some Hobby Zone stuff, and it was stuff that, and it's absolutely stuff that I put on my list. Y'all know I have a list. I didn't plan it well. The plan at one point was I was going to replace my current desk with an L-shaped desk in the kitchen. And I was going to, at that point, you know, I would be able to, I was going to set up like my monitors on arms so that I didn't have to have the bases down there. And I was hopefully going to have more room for some Hobby Zone stuff because I have 3 pieces, well, I've got 5 now. I've got 3 pieces in place. I've got like the big 2 drawer, and I've got the smaller 3 drawer, and then I've got the thing that holds like all the brushes and tools and stuff, which is absolutely awesome. I thought that I was going to be able to put this in place. This is the corner paint rack, the universal paint rack. So instead of having the round pieces to hold specific bottles, this will just hold whatever you want to stick on it. So it's still very cool. I've got it in here for now. I am still hoping at one point in time to change that desk out. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we will see. Like I said, the plan also was to get an L-shaped desk in here so that I could put the 3D printing stuff against this wall and then stick my spray booth in here against that wall and vent it out through that window. We were also supposedly going to have the house fully painted and remodeled and stuff last year, and it didn't happen. We got the two back bedrooms done, which are my daughter's room and the other room and this room, and then that hallway. And we kind of stopped at the hallway, which there's more to be done. We're kind of working on it a little, but not a whole lot because we're trying to, you know, pay down some bills and stuff. But so who knows? One of these days I might get this done and then, you know, maybe get the other area finished. Who knows? But for now, it is what it is. But for Christmas, like I said, I got this piece. And then I got the big display stand that has like the glass window on it, which I don't have that one built yet. So another thing that I picked up, I didn't pick it up, but I got it for Christmas. I got a light box, which it's just a 12 by 12. I kind of wish I had asked for a bigger one, but I didn't. And that was just me not realizing that I kind of needed something a little bigger than the 12 by 12. A 12 by 12 will fit a single car with no problem. But once you start getting into, I was looking at doing a new shop card, and I kind of want to do 2 cars side by side in the shop card. And I started looking, and it doesn't fit well. Like the cars are like right up against the 2 sides of the light box. I may still use it. I may still do the new card with that, but so I mean, for doing individual shots for the cars as I'm building them, it's going to be great. I'm going to get much better photos out of it. As I mentioned in a previous video, my daughter, well, kind of adopted daughter, Kira, she's my daughter's best friend. Kira and my daughter, Livian, got me a new microphone. So when I'm doing the voiceover for the build videos, the audio is a lot better. I know it may not seem like it's a lot better if you watched I think the interior video was the first one I used it on. But from my perspective, the audio is so much nicer because I don't have to do a lot of cleanup. I can just, you know, record my voiceovers and, you know, clip and edit a little bit, but I don't have to do a whole lot of noise reduction and noise canceling because of the new microphone. So that's pretty much what I got for Christmas, as well as some new boots because I needed some new boots. But that's going to wrap up the video for the stash ads, and thanks for your hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also, feel free to leave comments, feedback, critique, or anything else in the comment section below. I enjoy interacting with all my viewers in the comment section and try to reply to all the comments I receive. If you want to catch future videos, please consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you click the bell notification icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. As always, thank you for watching, keep modeling, and have a great day.